Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, all glory, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rokaha, Kodash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honor to the elders, prophets, and teachers who rule well and taught us this 100% true. Now, I'll be diving into this real quick. This is actually something that I ended up seeing back in 2022. It was a chariot, right? Let me grab a preset real quick before I even jump into this. Right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 13, verse 21. And Yahawah went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. If you look at this, what I have in front of you, does that not look like a pillar of fire in the air, man? Even the way that it went out made it look like a pillar of fire as well. Let me play it real quick. It's locked. Still a little congested.
I don't know what that is, but that's not the moon.
Right? And then it faded out. Okay. Now what's crazy is that we actually saw this as we were pulling up to, because we're at a stoplight. We were pulling up to the stoplight and we saw it. It first came out of that cloud that it's sitting in, and it just sat there as we were pulling up. And once we came into a stop, it bagged back into the cloud. And that's when I pulled my camera out and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record this. And this is all I was able to capture. Play it again.
I don't know what that is, but that's not the moon.
And this was 100%, I believe this to be it. You see how it flickers like fire? It's a lot.
Not the moon.
See that? How it's flickering like fire? I believe that was a chariot. And the reason that I believe it was a chariot, right, is because I'm going to show you what happened that night. I ended up getting into a car accident with my family that exact night. Probably not even, it was less than an hour after this. I think it was probably around 30 minutes, 20 minutes after this, actually. But let me grab another precept, right? Because I believe there was a chariot, and I believe it protected us that night. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of Yahawah encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. Now, at this time, I wasn't in the truth, but I was seeking wholeheartedly and praying to Yahawah. I didn't know his name at the time. I was wholeheartedly praying and hoping that he would turn me from, any wicked or false doctrines I was under, which I had believed that I was under or in a false doctrine, which I was. I followed this dude named Mike Malice, which he followed IUIC. He had held IUIC's doctrine. So, hey, I prayed to Yahawah sincerely, and pray that if I'm in the wrong, please like correct me. Like, I don't want to sit here in the wrong like an idiot, right? And he ended up answering my prayer in a dream, but that's a different topic. Let's get into the video. I remember. So after this, like 20, 30 minutes later, we ended up coming back down this road in the opposite direction. And I believe it's like is one light over from this area. Someone ended up almost getting into a head-on collision with us at about 50. We were going about 50 miles per hour. And we should have been fucked up. And like I said, I believe that was an angel protecting us. And this is why. Let's pull up the video of the aftermath, because I had to go to the parking lot to get my license plate and take video of the car, of the damage for my insurance. And this is what I saw.
Can't really see under the hood, really.
Now, hey, like I said, we were protected, man. That's, if you can see right there, let me try to pause it, rewind it a little bit. That was the lady. Actually, no, you can still see it. You still see it right there. That little silver circle that's in my bumper, that's actually the Nissan symbol from that lady's car. So she had like parts of her grill stuck within the grill of my car. But yeah, we could have been really, this accident could have unalived us, man.
It didn't cave in on us. This mirror.
My little ones end up walking away with like little bruises. Even me, I walked away. I bit a hole through my lip, but that was probably the worst thing that happened That was the worst that happened. Well, you know, other than my wife, she had dislocated her thumb,
My passenger deployed.
but we didn't suffer anything like too severe. You know, most of the airbags pretty much deployed, at least on that side of the impact. And yeah, kids were a little shaken up, but everyone was good, other than the bruises. The water Yahawah by Shem Yahawah, man, because it could have been so much worse. Again, look at the front. That could have been so much worse. The water Yahawah. And like I said, we were going about 50 miles per hour when the accident happened. Lady pulled out in front of us and just basically damn near head on. Luckily, as you can see, the tires were actually locked in that position because after the impact, I don't know why I grabbed the steering wheel and yanked it to the side because if not, we could have possibly gone into oncoming traffic because that was like a 4-lane road with a slight median. So I didn't want to go into the other side of the road after the accident because pretty much lost the ability to stop too. Brakes did not work after the impact. So I immediately turned the wheel to the right, the water Yahawah, because I damn sure I was out of it. I don't even know why I did it. I just grabbed the wheel and just turned it off road. And yeah, hey, all I can say is the water Yahawah, man, because that could have been so much for worse. Let me get some more precepts. Right. It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 22, verse 3. The power of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my savior. Thou savest me from violence. Right? And that violence, there's nothing. Hey, a car crash is violence, man. Believe it or not, it's pretty violent. And Yahawah protected me and my family, man, because we could have been unalive. A car crash at that speed, we could have been unalive, man. Right? Let's grab another. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. You know, the water Yahawah by Shem Yahawah for helping me and my family through that situation. Even when I was off and I was following a wicked man. And after this, through the power of Yahawah by Shem Yahawah, I stumbled onto the brothers, a GMS, also known as Great Millstone, and got this 100% truth, the water Yahawah. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Okay? Let me get one more. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. But Yahawah is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. Right? Like I said, Yahawah could have took us out, man. He could have took us out. We were worthy of death. We're worthy of death now. We being real, man. Everybody is. But the water Yahawah by Shem Yahawah, because he brought us through that. The water. Hey, that's all I got for you. I don't know if I've ever showed this, but once again, hey, it was your pa to see that chariot and then to be protected in this car crash.
I don't know what that is, but that's not the moon.
That was your pa, man. The water Yahawah by Shem Yahawah protected me and my family. And with that, shalom.